Huge. First off, if anybody thinks of a college or university in Georgia, it's Georgia Tech or Georgia, UGA.
Right.
So for them to come to Kennesaw, and like you said, we have the core of our team. They're missing Favors, Lawal. I mean, big parts of their team from
Peacock.
last year. Yeah. And for us to lose by, like I said, only 18 points, it's going to be an interesting matchup this year. We got a lot of players coming back, and we're just ready to go at them.
I mean, for those who don't know, they held Tech. I can't say we. They held Tech. Kennesaw State held Tech to a low last year of 18 points in the first half. Nobody else all year long held them to 18 points. And I think the halftime score was 18-11. It was an atrocious first half, but to only be down 7 at that point to Georgia Tech, who had 2 first-round picks on that team, it says something about what they had last year and built from that point. Making that run like you guys did in the semifinals, what kind of taste did it leave in your mouth to walk off of that court with a 5-point loss after blowing a 16-point lead in that game?
Not a good taste. Not a taste I want to have again. It was tough. We should have won, should have competed a lot better, but it was just something. I mean, we really can't do anything about it now except try to play harder next time.
Well, no, but do you come in into the off season? Are you more willing to get into the off season workout program? Have you seen guys come in with a different attitude, with a mindset of we can actually do this here? I know Coach Engel talked about it last year, but the quickest team to ever get after going to Division I, it took Georgia State like 45 years to get to the dance. It took Georgia Southern like 55 years. It took Georgia like 60 years. And you guys are at this point are poised to do it if everything works the way that it should work, barring injuries and things like that. You guys have a legitimate shot to get it in 6 years with the talent you guys have amassed here. For people that haven't seen this basketball pro team either last year, this year, paid attention, there's a ton of talent with guys like Matt, like Aaron, like Markeith, like Spencer that could have gone or did go big-time Division I basketball and instead chose to come here. I lost my train of thought now.
Like buying into the all-season
program. Right.
Oh, we're working a lot harder. Like I said, after that loss last year, we know we can do it now.
Right.
So we're working twice as hard. Everyone's pushing each other. Like I said, we're just trying to bring the young guys along there, which they are coming along very nicely. We just tasted a little bit of it, and we're working a lot harder.
What type of
a lot more seriously
expectations then are set upon the young guys or the new guys? Because I can't call Aaron young because he's a sophomore. What kind of expectations do you guys personally, from a player standpoint, not a program standpoint, but from the player standpoint, what kind of expectations do you guys have on them to come in, learn the system, learn the roles, for lack of a better term, adopt the team chemistry? What do you look for them to do from their standpoint? And Aaron, follow it up by what is it you can do as a player to get into that?
There's definitely a lot of expectations on them. So we're just going to try to show them the way. But obviously we are trying to win, and we need them to step up immediately, basically, because a lot of, like I said, I'm out for the half season. They need to come in, step in like right away, and start producing, especially inside with him and Andrew, who's also coming along really nicely. And there's just big expectations all around, especially for them coming in so soon and having to play immediately.
So, Aaron, what do you try to bring to the table?
Well, see, right now, I mean, Matt, like you said, he's not going to be able to play for the first half of the season, and Matt was a big rebounder for us. I mean, he was a scorer for us. I'm just going to try to take care of as much as I can. I mean, I'm not going to try to take a spot, but it's going to be tough. And then the main thing for me is I'm just trying to learn, listen, because there's a lot of things I have to learn. I mean, it's a huge difference coming from JUCO to Division I, as I found out. And it's just, over time, we'll get a hang of it and we'll take care of it.
Does it help, though, coming from junior college? Because when you're in high school, you hear guys talk about, and I know coming out of high school, I heard guys talk about the biggest difference is the speed of the game. Mm-hmm. Does it help having that stepping stone like a junior college is to where it's not quite as slow as high school was, but it may not quite be as fast as you're expected to be Division I wise? Does it help having that stepping stone to where you don't have to learn it all at once? It's kind of a gradual pickup for you?
Yeah, for sure. I don't feel like I came I feel like I kind of came out here knowing kind of what to expect a little bit. Coming from high school, from junior college to high school is a huge step. And then even here it's even bigger. And it's going to be fun, a lot of fun learning about it, and basically another big part about Division I level is the physicality of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's strong, everyone's quick, athletic. I mean, coming from high school, especially high school, either you had someone on the team that can shoot who wasn't necessarily athletic, who couldn't dribble or rebound. But here, everyone can shoot, everyone's athletic, everyone can do everything. So coming from JUCO, it's just a little tiny stepping stone, but here we're at the top.
Yeah, physicality wise, I don't know if these guys are, but I had to hit them for 4 straight hours on Saturday. My shoulders, I woke up this morning, man, I couldn't move my shoulders, man. I haven't hit like that in years.
Matt, you're going to miss the first half of the season. Do you have any crazy and lavish suits planned? You're going to come out in the all gold?
Not all gold, but I did go to Men's Warehouse this past weekend. Got some suits.
Man,
got a
you
nice
should go to
gray one,
K&G.
got a nice black one.
Jeff goes the big and bigger.
No, you know what? An F-bomb almost dropped on that one. Actually, I went and bought suits today at K&G.
We're going to play a quick little game. I'm going to say something. I want to hear the first words that come to your mind.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Okay?
Get the center ready.
Okay, so if I say basketball, Matt, first thing that comes to your mind.
I just thought a ball. Just an orange ball.
Team, Aaron.
Teammates.
Jeff, Matt.
Bald.
Grits, Aaron.
Awkward.
Coach Engel, Matt.
Awesome.
Coach Roth, Aaron.
Funny.
Both of you guys, Coach Robinson.
Oh,
We love Coach Robinson.
First thing I think of Coach Robinson is after a loss last year, what he said to us in the locker room. It was just the funniest thing, but I don't know if it's kind of locker room talk. I don't really want to say it out loud, but it's the first thing that comes to my head.
Vernacular. There you go. His vernacular.
Just his choice of words.
Talk about the coaching staff, too, real quick. Just what they mean to you guys as players. And you don't have to go into individual relationships, but talk about what they mean to you guys as players and the team as a whole.
I mean, they're obviously there showing us how to do things right, basically become a better man, as well as a better player. Just trying to get everybody on the same page. And that's what it's going to take this year, and I think they're doing a good job, working us out hard, getting us better. I mean, that's basically about it.
Lastly, the funniest joke you've heard from Coach Engel.
You can't say those on air, bro. All right.
Just know they're funny, though.
Yes, they are. One last question I'm going to ask you guys is last week we talked in here after they published the schedule. I looked at the schedule. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to. You play 31 games? 30 games? 31? What is your overall opinion of win-loss record coming into this year? And if it's something you guys want to answer, just say no comment.
No less than 21-10.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really have a number because I wasn't here last year. I can't relate
Gotcha.
to it. But I just know we're going to compete, and we're expecting to win. I mean, that's
since Matt answered it, I said 26-5 at best.
Yeah, I said no less than 20.
Right. No, I said at best 26-5, no worst. I said 19-12.
We're on the same ballpark.
So,
Matt Heramb, Aaron Anderson, thank you guys for joining us. You guys can stick around. You can watch us make fun of Jeff, or if you guys got to go write papers. We're sorry for keeping you here this late. But coming up next, we're going to go through our picks. Jeff is still in last place.
man, yeah.
And this one is going to be a tribute to